Introducing the starting five for your Philadelphia.
When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Derek White out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
White on the wing. Here's McAdoo. Caruso outside. Clock at 6. Releases. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Rubio. Dort outside. Outside McDaniels. Here's Rubio. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Rubio. To the middle. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. We're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. White on the wing. Pass to Rice. Caruso against Rubio. Caruso, the pass to Radliff. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Rubio. And there's the screen. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Dort against White. Down low. Here's McAdoo. That one falls.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gilmore. Shot's blocked. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. From the inbound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. McAdoo, the pass to White. Here's the three. Cowens grabs the board. The Sixers leading. There's the steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Outside White. Pass to McAdoo. Caruso outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dort. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Rubio with the ball. Still without a bucket. Gilmore passes to Cowens. Gilmore's shot is good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Cuts off the pass. To the inside. McDaniels. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got 12 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Rice. Caruso against Rubio. Here's McAdoo. Deflected. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. There's some early season activity going on in Milwaukee. The Bucks are making moves. They've acquired Scotty Barnes, a name that fans and teammates are excited to see wearing their colors. And this athletic addition to the team can provide momentum-swinging plays on both ends. He is a spark plug that can really jumpstart big runs. He's going to be readily welcomed on his new squad.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets to go.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
A new lineup here for Philadelphia. For New Orleans. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Black. And here's Bridges. From deep. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Here's Petrovic. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot is good. Sampson.
Assist from Nicholas Batum.
And here's Black. Outside Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 5.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
There's a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Tips it up. Boozer grabs the board. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Black passes to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. Williams grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Inside, Sampson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Philadelphia. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Anunoby against Mitchell.
76ers foul. Carlos Boozer. First personal foul. First team foul.
Batum outside. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Well, the 6'7" Anunoby is outstanding on this end. And guys hate when he guards them.
To the middle. Here's Boozer. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Boozer's got his second basket on the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
To the inside. Bridges passes to Mashburn. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Now here's Batum. No points yet. Here's Mitchell. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
At the line for 2.
Bridges hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shot. Like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Bridges. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three to fall.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Now here's Black. Bridges outside. Offline with a three. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
We've got Mikal Bridges. He's out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
You sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
White, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He's perfect from the line this time.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Batum does what is asked of him. He's the definition of a quality role player.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Pelicans trail by 10. Down low. Got a piece of it. Now Rubio. Yet to see a basket. Batum with the defensive effort. Pass to White. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now Batum. Three-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Cowens. It's deflected. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Rice. 15 in his last outing. Batum outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Shot is good. Sampson.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Bridges. They set the screen for 3. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 4th rebound in this one. White, the pass to McAdoo. White on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Cowens has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rubio. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on White. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Ricky Rubio. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rubio. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Bridges. And New Orleans making a change here. He's off on the second. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's McDaniels. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Cowens. It's tipped. Caruso against McDaniels. Out to the wing. Here's Rice. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. McDaniels with the rebound. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. No good with a layup. Here's McAdoo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McAdoo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. New Orleans, 4th.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by White. From behind the arc. And Rubio, the bucket, on the assist from Dort. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Caruso. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rubio passes to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. And the 76ers making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Here's Petrovic. No points so far. They set a pick. 5 to shoot. And it's Caruso on the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The burst of Caruso can surprise defenders.
Right side, Rubio. Inside, Cowens. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Caruso. To the right side. Here's McAdoo. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Dort. Philadelphia moving it around. Rubio with the ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Caruso. They set the pick. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for the Pelicans. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Caruso. And here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Williams has got his first basket.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Here's Boozer. Again, Philadelphia.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Pass to Petrovic. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Petrovic. Dort defending. Rice's shot is off. The Sixers lead by 10. Now here's Black. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mikal Bridges checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Anunoby passes to Dort. Here's Mashburn. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Mashburn. Sinks the tray. Mashburn's got 8 points.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Mitchell to halt the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. And here's Gordon. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Mitchell. He goes up. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
And stolen by Williams. Mitchell against Bridges, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Cincinnati, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Pass to Mashburn. Bridges outside. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three? Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Alex Caruso is out there with Derek White. And it's McAdoo in at the power forward. Rubio passes to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Gilmore no good. Pelicans trail by 12. Caruso outside. Pass to Rice. Outside White. Here's Rice. Fires the three. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Dort, and he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rice. McDaniels covering. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Caruso. Rubio with some nice D. And it's Dort with the ball for Philadelphia. Driving to the basket. Here's Cowens. What a terrific move that is. Cowens has gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Rice. McDaniels covering. 4-3. Rice's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Rubio passes to Cowens. The rebound by McAdoo. Pelicans trail by 16. Outside White. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Caruso outside. There's the three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Brian?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Driving in to end the drought. Rice's shot is off.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
White against Dort. No dice from 9 feet. Pelicans trail by 16. Caruso outside. White on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Bridges, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Sampson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Mitchell comes in for Caruso. And he ends up missing both free throws.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Back to Rubio. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Bridges. Here's the pick. This one for three. Philadelphia with another miss.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
From deep, Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Just another day and another tray for Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Gilmore. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for two, Artist Gilmore.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trail by 15. Batum outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Batum. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Boozer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Rubio. Here's Boozer. Williams defending, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Here's Petrovic. No made baskets yet. Mitchell misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 17. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Sampson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Three-pointer Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Sampson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
They get it back. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers making a change here. McDaniels checked in.
Robert Williams taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. The Sixers lead by 13. Bridges outside. And Anunoby finds Rubio. Here's Boozer. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And that one drops for him.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And the Pelicans call time here. To the wing, right side. Caruso against Rubio. Here's Rice. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Rubio passes to Bridges. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Boozer. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Up top, White. He's guarded by Bridges. White can't hit. The Sixers lead by 13. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
White against Rubio. White, the pass to Sampson. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Hooked loose. Rubio against Caruso. Pass to Rice. White on the wing. There's a screen. Here's Sampson. Fires from 14. And that one good. Sampson's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's just got it on automatic right now. Shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Out to the right wing. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Radliff. Shot clock at 6. Caruso outside. The rebound by Bridges.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Rubio looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Boozer. Off target with a jump hook. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got OG Anunoby, Luguentz Dort out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. On the wing, Caruso. And there's a pick. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Here's Gilmore. Outside Rubio. And he lays it up and in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
To the paint. Here's Rice. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Gilmore. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Gilmore. And here's Dort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Derek White.
And that one misses.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Anunoby uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the Pelicans miss again.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Rubio. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
White against Rubio. White, the pass to Sampson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 16.
They're really working the paint now.
Rubio against Caruso. Pass to Rice. Dort against White. Here's Rice. Over Anunoby. They get it again.
76ers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New Orleans. Ralph Sampson. 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Rice. White looking it over. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
There's a screen. Rubio passes to Gilmore. Here's an 8-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Rice. And here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Inside. Here's Gilmore. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside White. Rubio against Caruso. Over Rubio. Caruso misses. Philadelphia leading by 14. Outside Rubio. Pass to Cowens. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. White on the wing. Anunoby covering. The open shot. White gets an open look and hits it. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Caruso against Rubio. Pass to Cowens. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
White, the pass to Sampson. Oh, it's stolen away. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Cowens. Out to Rubio. Jacks up with 3. Caruso grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 14. Now here's White. Here's Sampson. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Now Anunoby. Here's Cowens. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Gilmore. Swatted away. Now here's Caruso. Here's Sampson. Here's Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now White tosses it up. Oh, the shot is off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Tipped. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14. Caruso outside. No good from 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Substitution. Number 11.
White against Dort. Here's Caruso. 4 on the clock. White. Oh, he can't hit it. Philadelphia leading by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the 76ers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. No good. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup. Dort.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
That's good from Dort.
At the line for your Sixers.
And Dort hits them both. Here's Mitchell. That's off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
a great. Here we are. Just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and Embiid is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Rodman, and it's Billups in at the point guard position. Now Wade, following Billups' three-point attempt. Pass to McHale. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Harper against Billups to the paint. Here's Embiid. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. McHale setting the pick for Harper. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Harper. McHale passes to Wade. McHale setting the pick for Wade. He's looking for McHale and finds him. And they pick up 2.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Embiid. This game we saw him score 14. Over Robinson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency. Well, when Wayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And the Clippers making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Embiid with the screen on Wade. And DeRozan kicks to Rodman. Stoudemire, the pass to Embiid. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's DeRozan missing.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
McHale setting the pick for Wade. Back to Harper. And stolen by Billups. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Rodman. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Nice D from McHale.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Robinson. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. Clippers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Now, here's Wade. Robinson left side. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harper from the arc. Nice defense from Billups.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Rodman. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Billups. From outside the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Outside Baylor. Robinson a screen on Rodman. Baylor passes to Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Stoudemire with a screen on Wade. Here's DeRozan, and it's sent back by McHale. Baylor against Rodman. There's a screen by Robinson. Baylor kicks to Robinson. Embiid with the steal. On the wing, Rodman. Baylor defending. Billups dishes to Rodman. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Spurs.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wade passes to McHale. They get a hand on it. Clippers trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
The Spurs have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Joel Embiid. Finley comes in for Dennis Rodman. Wilkins is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Keontae George in for Chauncey Billups. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. On the wing, Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster. They pulled off a blockbuster deal, I'm told, landing Cade Cunningham. They wanted a star to build around, and Cade was the exact type of long playmaker they were looking for. He should be a great fit for this organization.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Inside, here's Mikan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Outside, George. Pass to Finley. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Here's Finley to the right side. 4 on the clock. Rolls up on the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Clippers trail by 5. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench. when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now, here is George. Stoudemire up top. Pass to Finley. Stoudemire kicks to Wilkins. Lopez sets a screen for Wilkins. Over Lewis. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio leading by 5. And here's Lowry. Here's Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Finley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Finley's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lewis, a screen on George. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pass to George. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wilkins, the pass to Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
2 points. That one goes. And the Spurs lead by 4.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wilkins is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Rodman. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Rodman passes to DeRozan. Embiid with the screen on Baylor. Out left to the wing. From downtown, Embiid, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Eichen passes to Baylor. Outside Harper. Pass to McHale. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Rodman. Now here's SGA. And here's DeRozan. Baylor defending. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. McHale with a screen on DeRozan. Baylor passes to McHale. Good D by Embiid. The Clippers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Outside, SGA. Pass to DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. Count it. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the night.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
McHale setting the pick for Wade. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's SGA in the corner. Baseline try. That one, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Outside Harper. Pass to McHale. Now here's Wade, defended by Wilkins. Wade misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Embiid kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman sets the screen for DeRozan. Back to SGA. No good on the triple. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Baylor passes to Wade. Pass to Harper. McHale with a screen on Wilkins. Rodman grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Wilkins. No good off the back of the rim. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Harper dishes to Wade. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, Dwayne Wade showing what a brilliant playmaker he is. How about that decision-making? Nice.
Rodman sets a screen. DeRozan passes to Rodman. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers with the change here, too. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Dominique Wilkins. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Trying to get something going. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Embiid.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's McHale. The kick out to Harper. Outside Baylor. It's stolen by DeRozan. Goes up. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Embiid. Over Baylor. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Wade passes to Baylor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Rodman kicks to SGA. Rodman with a screen on Wade. Fires from 14. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wade passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Stoudemire comes in for Dennis Rodman. Michael Finley, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Keontae George in for Gilgeous-Alexander. George with the ball. Here's Finley. 5 on the clock. Here's Stoudemire. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And if Stoudemire can't get inside, he still has options. This time, he takes that mid-range.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Lowry. He has yet to score. Williams. And it goes down 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, Kyle Lowry loves the chance to catch the defense napping in the pick and roll. Pretty much no one better at getting it going.
Pass to Finley.
Spurs foul. Lewis. First personal foul. Third team foul.
George passes to Finley. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You got to give an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Over to the left wing. And George kicks to Finley. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Williams with the steal. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Finley can't get it to go.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Now Billups. Nothing on the board. Pass to Stoudemire. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Wilkins is checked in for Chauncey Billups.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lewis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Finley the pass to Stoudemire. Now here's Wilkins. Clock at 6. Lopez a screen on Lowry. Inside. And Lopez throws it down.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Spurs.
I like what they're doing.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Baylor is out there with McHale. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Harper in at the 1. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Wade surveying the D. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Rodman. Here's Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Puts it up from 15. Robinson misses. It's Rodman with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. There's Embiid over McHale. Embiid, no good. The Spurs with the lead. Wade with it. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's SGA. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. SGA's got 4 this quarter. There's a screen by McHale. Goes up the baseline, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw good from Wade.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Pass to Stoudemire. Now Billups. Rodman outside. SGA against Baylor. Embiid owns the lane.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Outside Harper. Pass to McHale. And it's slammed in by McHale.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
SGA passes to Embiid and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And the Clippers making a change here. DeRozan's checked in.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. They set the pick to the paint. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. DeRozan's shot is off.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Off the lob, Wade going strong to the rim.
How many times have we seen Dwayne Wade sneak behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
Right wing. DeRozan inside. Baylor defending. DeRozan against Baylor. Another miss by DeRozan. Spurs trail by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, SGA. Pass to DeRozan. Over Baylor. And the shot falls short this time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wade outside. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Billups with it. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by McHale. Pass to Baylor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. 4th, the Clippers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Rodman. Finley comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Wilkins is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Keontae George in for Chauncey Billups. Here's Lewis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 3. George up top. Now recovering. Wilkins outside. Down low. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Right side Lowry. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lewis with the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Lewis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about just going up with no hesitation? The confidence right now from Lewis is off the charts.
And George kicks to Finley. Here's Wilkins. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Back to Lewis. Pass to Williams. Williams a screen to the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Standing 6'8", Buck Williams is an excellent defensive player. This team counts on his ability to affect shots.
Stoudemire, he's checked in for Embiid. And Williams no good on that one. Here's Finley. He has 5. No good with the layup. 1:31 left to play here in the 3rd. Williams a screen on Wilkins. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Lewis. Williams has got the game tied up here for San Antonio. It's Wilkins with the drive. Stoudemire outside. Outside Wilkins. Rebound San Antonio. Lewis passes to Mikan, so they take the lead. Mikan's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Wilkins. And the shot is good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
On the wing, Williams. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Back to Williams. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Wilkins, the pass to George. Here's Finley. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Pass to George. Over Lowry. And it's George missing. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take a listen now to Coach Terrell.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Finley. Dominique Wilkins out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Stoudemire in at the 4 spot.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Lopez. Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. All alone. And right on target with the swish. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Wade passes to Williams. Who is outside. No good on the 3. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Stoudemire, right side. Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. A shot by Lowry, no good. Clippers leading by 5. Wilkins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wilkins kicks to Finley. Lopez sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
McHale against Wilkins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with the rebound. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lewis dishes to Lowry. Wade against Stoudemire. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Wilkins.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson's checked in for Williams. Baylor comes in for Lewis. And it's Harper in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Los Angeles, Embiid, he's checked in for Lopez. Rodman comes in for Michael Finley. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Wilkins. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Wade outside. Pass to Robinson. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Billups passes to Rodman. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid sets the pick for SGA. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Wade. Back to Harper. Pass to Baylor. Here's Wade. Outside, McHale. Rodman grabs the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Tries from 10. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's McHale. And slam dunk by McHale.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Embiid. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wade. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Six on the shot clock. McHale left side. Over Stoudemire. McHale can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 7. Goes back up. It's laid in by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Inside. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade is covering. Shea against tight D.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to McHale. Over Stoudemire. Again, the miss by McHale. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Embiid kicks to Billups. Embiid with a screen on Harper. Billups dishes to Stoudemire. To the left side wing. Billups, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Baylor passes to Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for LA, Dennis Rodman. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Rodman. Spurs trail by 11. Wade outside. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And haven't done as much damage inside as they did the first half, but they should not get away from that. They can still put pressure on the D if they pound it inside.
Wade. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Wade. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Embiid. Outside, Billups. 6 to shoot. Takes it from 10. Doesn't get that one. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. McHale against Stoudemire. Outside Harper. McHale with a screen on Billups. And there's the dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Harper against Phillips. 13 feet away. Robinson there for the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. McHale with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. Rodman looking it over. And here is Phillips. Embiid showing off the post moves right there.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. McHale setting the pick for Wade. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Now SGA. It's tipped. Count it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So it's the Clippers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Drives to the hoop. Rips it down with 2 hands. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Dwayne Wade. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's San Antonio. Lets loose a 3. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin,